Hello, fourth dimension here. Maria, doing a reading for Aries. Tell me about Aries. What's going on? Tell me about Aries, please. Top card. Regret. Somebody is super regretting that it had never happened. About Aries. Obsessed. This fell out and I put it back thinking it was a mistake. It came out again. I'm going to take it as it's intentional. Somebody's infatuated with you, Aries. They're almost addicted to you. Past life. They feel like they've had a past life with you and they're trying to, I feel like, burn off a karmic lesson that they're walking through. They're dealing with the death of an ego, I feel. They have a very high ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection, and they want to tell you a confession right there. So whoever you're dealing with feels very much stupid. I don't know another word. Feels dumb about their actions. I feel like they chose, I almost want to say chose a different path, played games. They played games. Aries, tell me more. These two are stuck together. Have a realization, had an epiphany, an understanding, an awakening. Look at that. These two are super, and they now want to reveal the truth. That's it. They want to talk to you. What do they want to say to Aries? They hope against hope that you will forgive them for being dishonest. By lying, ripped you two apart. Bottom of the deck, I have Divine Feminine. That's how they see you. I'm told to use this one. Tell me about Aries. Aries, I feel like they... I see a pot of gold, and I see somebody, like, walking over it. They didn't realize what it was. Seven of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to shuffle one more time just to make sure. Standing up for what you believe in. Fighting. It feels very much like not only did you have words to say, and you stood your ground. It feels very much like they want to tell you, they want to rush in. You may work with this person. Doesn't mean you have to. It just feels like even if you didn't work together, it feels several of you might be working with somebody. But it feels like you two would come home and talk about work. Somebody wants to travel towards you or rush towards you. If you're not at a distance, you're emotionally distant with some good news about possibly a new job, a new career. They might have gotten an inheritance or some kind of money. But they feel like you've left them out in the cold. I have the Hierophant to the Page of Cups. Tell me more, Aries. They want to be victorious and coming back and talking to you. And it feels very much regret. Like if this was so heavy, it's about rejection. Maybe this was a missed opportunity. You offered them your cup and they rejected it. Now they want to come back and offer theirs, the one that you gave, like something substantial. That's what this feels like. Total fear and anxiety sitting in their head. Four of Swords to the Two of Pentacles, juggling back and forth, whether or not you'll even accept a phone call, let alone a relationship. This is somebody working hard, trying to learn better, bettering themselves. Might be dealing with a Cancer. Might be dealing with another, or a Gemini, a Taurus, or Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius. Two of Swords, stuck in their head, can't make a decision, but want to act on it. The King of Wands is showing up now, energetic, passionate. So I have the Two of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. They are very much concerned. I keep hearing the word imposter. So maybe they felt like they were pretending to be something that they weren't. I kind of get the sense like if you were saying, I like chocolate, and they hate chocolate, they're going to say, I like it too. Just because you said you liked it. And it feels like somebody just wanted you to like them so much, but you found out that they're not who they say they are. They maybe have been closing off a different relationship. You definitely had an argument with this person recently, or at least at the end. Five of Swords is somebody who I feel you fought with this person. And now they are back and forth. Up in their head, Nine of Swords. Can't make a decision, full of anxiety, full of emotion, lots of emotion. That's why I keep thinking it's a water sign. So you might be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're trying to find balance in this situation, and they're trying to, like, if I had to put money on it, right? Seven of Pentacles, if I had to put money on this feeling I'm feeling, it's almost like this person wants to come back, but their fear is the thing you said to them, they don't know if they could live up to. So if you told them to choose somebody or stop something, they're not sure if they can. Like, they might be in a long-term committed relationship, or they might have an addiction they can't let go of. They want to do what you're asking them to do, but they can't. They just not sure how to do it. The Two of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. This is somebody who lives in their head of fear. What if, what if, what if? And it's indecisive. What if, what if? I got to make a decision. Which way am I going to go? And it's two paths. And the decision that they're going to take is going to definitely define which path they make, which choice they're going to live on, they're going to believe in. So because it requires it's a major change. This isn't like ham versus turkey. This is, do I move in? Do we move in? Do we go forward and commit? Because if I do this, then my life will change this way. I'll have to uproot my life to come and make this happen. It felt like the grass might have been greener on the other side of the road. I keep hearing that. And then on the other side of me says, well, then you should water your own goddamn grass. You know, like that's what it feels like. It feels like, what do you want? What do you want? So somebody's trying to make a decision to stay or go. That might be you. You might be making this choice. And again, I just read energy. I can't put the emotion in with the person. You'll have to discern who it's assigned to. You have a Taurus on the table now. Did I mention Virgo? I don't even remember. Now I have the Queen of Wands. They see you hard to let go of, hard to leave. They see you brave. They see you fierce. They see you moving forward, like enthusiastic, fun, independent, confident. And this confidence is very sexy. It's appealing, energetic, outgoing, assertive, male or female. It's very attractive. And I feel like this person comes off as shallow, less passionate, but yet also not sure of what they want to invest in. Six of Pentacles, you are the overgiver for sure. That's how they see you, as abundant. You might be a Capricorn, or you might be dealing with a Capricorn as well. But this is somebody who wants to come and make it right. Yeah, there we go. Hiding in there is judgment. Feeling like God intervened or your tribe did. It's self-evaluation. It's an awakening. Maybe they got an epiphany. That's the vibe I got here. It's like somebody stepped in their birthday cake. That's what happened. Kind of pulled all the air out of the balloon. It feels very much like everything that they wanted you to experience. If this person is a game player, because I'm getting a lot, I don't know if I really like this energy. If this person played games with you, and was dishonest, I'm sorry, you poured into this person's cup, and now the reveal is occurring because they can't get you off their mind because you were the overgiver and you love them like no other, and they're a little concerned that you're walking away from the situation. They're in a hangman state, trying to see your perspective. They want their 10 of Pentacles. I don't know what to tell you. It just feels very much back and forth, can't make a choice, in and out, hot, cold. You know what it's like. And you're sitting happy and content, wish fulfillment. This is wishes unfulfilled for them, which is why they want to come forward and tell you about this dishonesty. Overall, that's the energy. I don't see them taking action. They're stuck in their head. Nothing really happening. You're living your best life. They're really concerned about that 5 of Swords, about you chopping off their head. I don't know if the, you know, Alice in Wonderland, you know, the queen in Alice in Wonderland, that's who they see you as, is this fierce, very direct individual who's going to tell them exactly what they can do with their options. Like, that's the vibe I get. So I'm not sure if they had options. It doesn't show me that. It just feels like whatever had happened that created the dishonesty is now coming to fruition. I have the Knight of Cups to the Page of Swords to the Page of Cups. So you have this wonderful knight movement finally coming forward, wanting to make this right and having a conversation. It's been delayed. Whatever this has been, it has been delayed. And it might be idealistic, or it feels very sensitive. So somebody might be listening to their inner voice finally, their spirit, their psychic. They might be getting psychic downloads about who you are to them. That's overdue. Wanting to heal this thing. Got the Star card on the deck, on the table. And I feel that this is somebody who has hope. It's the same energy. I have hope that we can reconcile. Being positive, trying to see your side of the street, how you would take it if the tables were turned. I keep hearing that. They see you as patient now. They see you as loving and kind with a lot of apathy, a lot of empathy. Anything else for the spread? You're on the rise. You might have taken a new job. They're very anxious about you accepting their offer. I feel like you might be moving, or somebody might be encouraging you to move in with them. It feels like moving, packing boxes. That's their hope, their goal. Dropping the burdens. So I feel like a lot of things are going to happen before this reunion occurs. So they're going to have to drop something over here, that 2 of Wands, in order to make a decision to come over here. That's what they're anxious about. But they don't want to just make that move until they speak to you. I don't know what this is about. It just feels, yeah, the Fool. It feels like I better know what the outcome will be before I close the door behind me. So you know how I say with the Fool card, excuse me, I like my bangs, but they're kind of always in my eyes now. I don't know what to do with them. Tell me what you think. So it's almost like a hallway, and you have all these open doors. Well, you can make any choice you want on your new journey, the Wheel of Fortune, with the world closing, and you can jump into something new for your happy ever after, right? But in order to do that, this person wants to ensure that it's going to turn out for the betterment of self before I go and close all the other doors. So, right, that's the feeling. So they might explore, Queen of Cups to the Hierophant, a commitment with you to make it well, and they're using judgment to come forward, and they're up in their head about it, can't make this up, and there's that Knight again, and the Empress is commitment, and it's the highest level that you can get in tarot, and that's what I feel, is this person wants to come forward and have a conversation about you being the possible Empress, bountiful, mother, harvest, beauty, all the things. But in order to close out the other thing, they need to know what you think of that. So this is a realization, an epiphany has occurred. They've been revealed. This is a huge deal. So just know, you might have been married to this person, believe it or not. You might have been in a relationship with this person for a while, but you might have now moved on. And this person, I think the moving on is what created a space for them to see how important you are to them. So I just want to let you know that's the truth. That is the truth. You can trust that this person is real when they come and say it. This is your validation that when this conversation happens, even though your head and your heart just say, forget about you. I'm gonna clean that up. Forget about you. When you say that in your mind's eye, you don't believe that this person's being straight with you now. I'm telling you they are. They're being straight with you. That being said, I don't know if you want this. That's up to you. I'm available for personal readings. This is a collective reading for the sign of Aries. God bless you all. This is going to be a tough call on your part because it's a risk, right? You got to take a risk. Do I trust this person or not? It's a roll the dice kind of moment. So you're going to have to discern what you believe is true from this person. Until next time, Aries, love and light. Take care.